Thanks for joining us on day 2 of the 7-night Liberty of the Seas sailing out of Galveston. This was a sea day that started pretty early. The kids woke us up around 5 a.m. so I had plenty of time to see the sunrise over the ocean. Our plan for the morning was to bring the kids to Adventure Ocean, while Ellie and I had some time to relax after what turned into a couple of long travel days to get to Texas and then get on the ship. Because we had dinner in the Windjammer the first night, we wanted to check out the main dining room for lunch on this lazy sea day. If you have the time, this is a nice option for avoiding the sea day crowds and the buffet for lunch. Later in the day, we did some ice skating and rock climbing before going to dinner and seeing the show for the evening. It still blows my mind that you can go swimming, rock climbing, and ice skating in one afternoon, but that's one of the great parts of cruising.
Yes.
And then are you going to climb the rock wall too?
Oh yeah, we gotta climb the rock wall.
He's climbing the rock wall because you're 6 finally.
Yeah.
You're ready.
Last cruise that we went on, you were a week before you turned 6.
It was so sad. And it was your birthday cruise too.
Yeah, but this time you get to go, dude. Dad's gonna climb with him.
Only if I want to.
Only if he wants to. And he wants to.
He wants too bad.
Okay, Titus. What were your thoughts on the skates?
I'll tell you my thoughts. Good tunes. Good tunes.
I really liked it, but not when I fell completely.
I think my back is permanently broken from trying to hold her up while skating. It was fun for something different, but couldn't have done that more than 15 minutes.
What size shoes do you guys wear?
Because Galveston is so far from any ports of call, most itineraries sailing from there have either 2 sea days at the beginning or at the end of the week. This one had 2 at the beginning. So we started day 3 with a trip to the Windjammer for breakfast before dropping the kids off at Adventure Ocean again for the morning. That afternoon, we tried to attend the belly flop competition, but the kids lost interest before the show started. After battling with some rain, we got to play at Splashaway Bay before dinner in the main dining room and watching the ice skating show. Captain's log, 2nd sea day, breakfast, Windjammer. What are you having for breakfast, love?
Oatmeal, my favorite, bread muffin, and some bacon.
And an omelet, right? We've got an omelet to be delivered.
Don't tell everybody how much I'm eating.
I have an omelet to be delivered, too.
Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff over there, nice.
What's that?
Sitting over here.
Just you.
Yeah, you had to have that chair, girlfriend. She's asleep.
Yeah, she does. Gigi, are you still asleep, sweetie? She's still asleep. Titus woke her up.
I got up 1 minute before 7 a.m.
I went to bed so late.
So late. And we're going to do it again tonight.
Yeah, the ice skating show.
Hopefully. We
Looks
get
amazing.
We get a seat.
All 5 shows were sold out.
No, my love.
As of the first sea day. As of the first night. The very first night.
Yeah, you gotta get on that.
So tip, reserve your ice show early if you're going to be on the Freedom class of ships.
Later.
Tonight is the conclusion of our 2nd sea day as we're headed down to Roatan. Couple tips for you for sea days and for Liberty of the Seas, probably the Freedom class in general. Tip number 1 is your main dining room seating. Definitely make sure you have the option pre-booked before you get on board, like when you book the cruise, because we have been very unable to officially change our dining time. But what I can say is that if we just show up a little bit after the first seating starts, they've been able to accommodate us every night. Main dining room seating starts at 5 or 5:30. Just show up a little bit after that, 5:45, 6 o'clock, and they should be able to seat you with a little bit of a wait. Tip number 2 is regarding the ice show. They made an announcement on the first night of the cruise to make your reservations, and by that time, all 4 shows had already been booked up. We were still able to get in. Show up early to the show that you want to go to. We went to an 8 o'clock show. We showed up at 7 o'clock. We stood in the normal line, explained to the guy at the door what the situation was. We were going to just wait, but he let us in anyway. Now next up, we're going to Roatan, where Allie and I are going ziplining. After that, we've got Costa Maya, and then Cosmo. Until then, have a great night. We'll see you guys tomorrow.